Hello, everyone, and the marathon continues. This is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station. And our matchup in this game are the 70s Pittsburgh Pirates decade team, created by a Strat-O-Matic fan, and the 2017 Washington Nationals. This is game 3, round 1 of our one and done tournament, consisting of 8 teams. The madness continues. Let's get to the lineups and start the game. All right, for the visiting Washington Nationals, leading off, playing shortstop, is Trey Turner. Batting second, the left fielder, Adam Lind. Batting third, the right fielder, the excellent Bryce Harper. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Batting fifth, the former Met, Daniel Murphy, playing second base. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon. Batting seventh, the center fielder, Michael Taylor. Batting eighth, doing the catching, Matt Wieters. I hope to God I don't call him Wieners. I am getting giddy. And batting ninth, doing the pitching, Matt Scherzer. And Scherzer was 16-6 in 2017, 2.51 earned run average, struck out 268. And they will face off against John Candelaria and the Pittsburgh Pirates. We are family decade 70s team. Candelaria, and this team was created by a Strat-O-Matic user using the all-time free agent file. Every player who ever played the game is in this free agent file up to the year you bought it. And his career average, 13 wins, 9 losses, 2 saves, 3.33 earned run average, 127 strikeouts. Behind the plate, Manny Seguin. Willie Stargell's at first. Pops is at first. Dave Cash is at second. Tavares is at short. Richie Hebner is at third. Zisk is in left. Al Oliver in center. And Dave Parker in right. Formidable team here that will face off against the Washington Nationals. And here comes the first pitch to Trey Turner. Turner's looking for the 1-6 column. It is a 1. This is good for Trey. And a 3, and that will be a walk. So Candelaria gives up a leadoff walk. Turner, excellent base runner. 1 through 17, 70% chance of stealing second while being held. And here's the pitch to Adam Lind, the lefty. He's looking for the 2-6 column. He gets a 4. Now, this is not a good column for Candelaria, though. And a 3. And that's going to be a single up the middle. Will Turner go first to third? We shall see. Nope, they hold him. Surprised they didn't run an Al Oliver, but you do have Bryce Harper coming to the plate, so 2 on, 2 outs. 2017 Nationals look to jump out to an early lead here against the Pittsburgh Pirates of the 70s. Harper looking for the 2-6 column. Harper batted .319 with 29 home runs in 2017. Tavares and Cash hoping to turn 2. Pitcher's best friend, the windup, and the pitch to Harper. It's a 3. Harper needs a 2, 3, 10, 12. He gets a 7. That's going to be a ground ball to first. And it's a C, so I believe the runners advance. And they do. Stargell takes it to the bag himself. Advancing to third is Turner. To second is Lind. And that will bring up the cleanup hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. Zimmerman last year, 303 with 36 round trippers. Seguin sets the target. Candelaria kicks and deals. He's He's looking for the 1-6. It's a 5. This is good for John Candelaria, the Candyman. It's a 9. Ground ball to Tavares. This will be a range play, 20-sided dice roll. A 3 or under, and Zimmerman has a hit. It's a 17. So far, so good for Tavares, and a 10. This will be 6-3. Probably the runner will score from third. Tavares over to Stargell. And the runner scores. They gave up the run for the out. It's 1-0 Nationals. Lynn advances to third with 2 outs now. And here comes Daniel Murphy. Murphy, 372 with 23 home runs. As he came over to the Nationals from the Mets after having a big playoff. Actually, World Series, too. Was that 2 years ago? Murphy, a left-handed batter. Candelaria. He's ready. He deals to Murphy, looking for the 1-6 column. 2 outs, runner at third. It's a 6. This is good for Daniel. And a 6. And guess what Murphy does? He goes the other way, singles to left. Lynn scores 2-0 Nationals. As Anthony from Bleacher Bumps Gaming has joined us. How are you, my friend? Hope all is well. Thank you for joining me. Another wonderful channel. This is the channel I've been mentioning during my 7th inning stretch songs, along with Strat-O-Matic Delaware and Clinton Parks. Anthony and his wonderful channel, Bleacher Bumps Gaming. And he does card and dice, and you get to meet Daisy and Duke. Though Duke's shy, he's never been on camera. Daisy has. Daisy's more of a flamboyant type of pincer. But Anthony does a wonderful job. Tremendous baseball knowledge, football knowledge, boxing knowledge, tremendous knowledge, period. And I enjoy all of his videos. And he needs 2 more subscribers to get to 100. And I want more than 2 more, but we need to get to 2 more subscribers because Anthony needs to be at 100 subscribers. Because he has a wonderful channel. He should be at 1 million, you know. Alrighty, back to the ball game. Thank you for joining us, my friend. So 2 outs. Murphy's at first off his RBI single. 2-0 Nationals. And this will bring Anthony, I believe you pronounce his last name Rendon, I think, to the plate. And Rendon, 301 average, 25 home runs. Candelaria being roughed up here in the first inning. Picks up the side from Sanguillen. The windup and the pitch. Rendon looking for the 3-6 column. And they pick off Murphy. What a move by Candelaria. Stargell applies the tag, inning over. Rendon will be at the plate for the top of the second. We go to the bottom of the first, 2-0 Nationals. Wow, Candelaria caught Murphy sleeping. As Bleacher Bums Gaming in the chat says, Duke will be on camera this weekend when we talk about Ed Delanty. Sorry if I mispronounced the name. And Bleacher Bums Gaming also says 99. So 1 to go. We will have a giveaway. You need the 100. I know you're doing the giveaway. That's wonderful. I just want you to have, your channel should have a lot more subscribers. So much poop on YouTube, and there's so much good stuff, and the good stuff needs to rise above the poop. All right, Matt Scherzer on the mound again. Scherzer last year was 16-6, 2.51 earned run average, striking out 268. Behind the plate is Wieters, Zimmerman and Murphy on the right side, first and second. On the left side, Rendon and Turner, third and short. Linden left, +2 arm. Taylor, -4 arm in center. And Harper, -3 arm in right. The lineup for the 70s Pittsburgh Pirates. Dave Cash, who seemed to play on every team in the 70s in the National League, leading off, playing second base. Followed by the Gravedigger's son, Richie Hebner. Underrated ball player, Richie Hebner, and he's playing third. Dave Parker is in right. What a young pitcher of Dave Parker. You'll see it better when he comes to bat. And batting cleanup, Pops, Willie Stargell. Well, that pitcher is from the 60s, I believe, when he was young. God rest his soul. In left field is Richie Zisk, another good hitter. Batting sixth, one of my all-time favorite baseball players, not a Red Sox, Al Oliver. And he's in center. Manny Sanguillen, batting seventh, will be doing the catching. This could be an offensive slobber knocker. Those Scherzer's on the mound. Batting eighth, probably the weakest hitter in the lineup, is Frank Taveras. He would eventually go on to play for the Mets. Look at that. How does that hat cover that fro? Batting ninth, the Candyman, John Candelaria, once again 13-9, 3.33 earned run average, striking out 127. That is a career average with the Strat-O-Matic. I call it the free agent all-time file. And this team was created by a Strat-O-Matic fan. It was on the forums. You can download these if they're still there. So that was really nice. I think you had to have the all-time files free agent file, which I did purchase when I first purchased the game 2 years ago, and we are using the 2018 version now. And the 1975, if you look it up in Baseball Reference, that's his rookie year. So Dave Cash comes to the plate. Corners playing in to protect against the bunt. Pirates down 2 already. Scherzer on the mound. Picks up the sign from Wieters. Cash looking for the 2-3 column. Here comes the pitch to Cash. Will it be money? We shall see. It's a 5. He needs a 2-3. And he gets an 8. And guess what that is? That is a swing and a miss. Strike 3 at the knee. Cheese, as our good friend from Strat-O-Matic, Delaware would say. 1 out. Richie Hebner steps to the plate. The Gravedigger's son. Hebner, career average 276, 15 homers. He's looking for the 3-5 column. Scherzer kicks and fires. It is a 1. This isn't bad for Richie. He needs a 2, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12. He gets a 5. He works a walk. So 1 out, 1 on. Hebner at first. 1 through 13 base runner. I'm managing the Pirates, by the way, and the computer has the Nationals. I'll manage all of the 70s teams. And here comes Dave Parker. Look how young he is in this picture. So Parker, career average 290, 22 home runs. Big boom from Parker ties the ball game up, left-handed boomstick. Scherzer takes a peek at first. Zimmerman holding Hebner on. Now he deals to Parker, looking for the 2-5 column. It's a 3, not bad for Parker. 3, 4, 5, 9. It's a 5. It's a 1. This ball game is tied. Parker crushes that ball to center, and Taylor just watches it go bye-bye. And it's a 2-2 ball game, and the slobber knocker is on as the fans in Pittsburgh cry jubilation. Wow, Parker crushed that ball. It's 2-2. So Scherzer is treated quite rudely as a visitor in the house of the Pittsburgh Pirates. And here's Willie Pop Stargell. If Stargell goes back-to-back jacks, the Pirates will have a 1-run lead. Stargell 282 with 32 home runs career average. Here's the pitch to Pops, looking for the 2-1. He gets a 1. Lots of fabulous stuff except for the 11. Anything but an 11's pretty good. It's a 5. And that's a line shot back up the middle, single to center. Stargell's on first. Looks like Zimmerman's playing behind him. Here's Richie Zisk. Zisk 287, 19 homers. Zisk looking for the 1-2 column. Scherzer nods his head. Wieters sets the target. Here's the pitch to Richie. And it's a 2. So 4, 5, 6, 9, 12. It's a 5. And that's an 18. That's going to be a deep fly ball to Lind. And he just missed a 2-run blast. Lind will make the leaping catch and bang into the wall. Stargell, will he tag? No, he will not. What a catch by Lind in left, robbing a home run and at minimum extra bases. So 2 outs, and here's Al Oliver. Oliver, 303, 15 home runs, left-handed batter. Stargell will be off on contact. Here's the pitch from Scherzer, looking for the 3-5 column. It's a 6. Oliver needs a 6. That's the only good thing there. He gets a 9, and that will be swing and a miss, strike 3, inning over. But the 2-run blast by Dave Parker, and this ball game is tied. We go to the top of the second, tied at 2. Due up is the man who was at the plate when Daniel Murphy got picked off by the Candyman, John Candelaria, to end the top of the first. Anthony Rendon. He'll be followed by Taylor and Wieters. Rendon, 301, 25 home runs last year for the Washington Nationals, who were eliminated by the Dodgers. Was it the Dodgers who eliminated them in the playoffs? The Candyman's ready. He deals to Rendon. Rendon gets his 3 column. My God, everything's good but the 3. And he gets a 12, and the 12 is bad too. And that's a fly ball to center. He just missed his home run pitch. Oliver will make the catch. 1 away. Michael Taylor steps to the plate. Taylor, 271, 19 homers. Lots of power on this Nationals team. It's a right-handed batter, facing the left-handed throwing John Candelaria. The Candyman deals to Taylor, looking for 2-6. It's a 5. A very good column for Candyman. And a 9, ground ball to Taveras. Anything above a 4 most likely is a good result for Taveras. It's a 9G3. He avoids the error. This will be 6-3 and out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And the catcher, Matt Wieters, steps to the plate. He's a switch hitter. He'll be batting righty off the left-handed throwing John Candelaria. Wieters, 225 with 10 homers. Seguin sets the target. Candelaria kicks and fires, looking for the 6-3 column. It's a 4. Bad column for the Candyman. Wieters could do damage here. It's a 2 and an 8, and the ball game is untied as Wieters crushes that ball to left. Zisk goes back, looks up, gone. 3-2 Nationals. This is going to be a slobber knocker. This is going to be a slobber knocker, folks. As Wieters trots around the bases, Matt Scherzer greets him at home. He's a happy camper. He has a 1-run lead. Candelaria deals to Scherzer. It's a 3. Nothing but pain here for Scherzer. And a 7. Swing and a miss, strike 3, inning over. Nationals retake the lead on the home run by the catcher Wieters. Due up for the 70s Pirates, we are family team. Seguin, Taveras, and the pitcher, John Candelaria. Manny Seguin, 296 with 6 homers. Right-handed hitting catcher. To face the power thrower, Matt Scherzer. Seguin needs a 3-1 column. Scherzer gets a sign from Wieters. Pitch homeward bound. It's a 3. This is good for Manny. And a 6. And that's a single to center. Tying run at first. Seguin, good base runner, 1 through 14. 65% chance of stealing second. Here comes Frank Taveras. Candelaria is on deck. And we're going to play some hit and run here. Corners move in to protect against the bunt. Maybe we can slap the ball by him with the hit and run. So here is the hit and run. Chance for a hit, 25%. We'll take it. Here's the pitch. Oops, what happened? And oh boy. And that ball goes down to Zimmerman, as it's not a strikeout. And Zimmerman makes the play at first, and Seguin advances. So that works like a sacrifice. I know John Candelaria is up, but Seguin's in scoring position. Candelaria with 1 out, and the top of the order coming up with Dave Cash on deck. I like those odds. Here comes John Candelaria. He awaits the offering from his counterpart, Scherzer. The pitch comes homeward bound. He gets a 1. Yeah, this is not going to be good for the Candyman. And a 7. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 outs. Good job by Scherzer. Pitch Pittsburgh fans want a hit. Base hit should score Seguin with 2 outs and be off on contact. Dave Cash 0 for 1. Can cash in his 2-3 columns? We shall see. Here is the pitch to Dave Cash. Will he be money? It's a 1. He needs a 12, and that's a hit by pitch. He gets a 9, and that will be a ground ball to Turner. He's up with it. Over to Zimmerman. Side retired. Seguin stranded at second. As Bleacher Bums Gaming, Anthony says in the chat, ugh, come on, Candyman. So we go to the top of the third, 3-2 Nationals. Due up for this power hitting team, the top of the order, Turner, Lynn, and Harper. Turner walked his first time up, scored on the 2-run homer by I forgot. Here's the pitch to Turner, looking for the 1-6 column. It's a 5. He needs a 2. It's a 6. That will be a fly ball toward right, and Parker makes the catch. Bear with me a moment. Oh no, it wasn't a home run when he scored, because Wieters hit the home run. Zimmerman, Murphy. Yeah, it was Murphy. He scored when Murphy got the hit. Okay, I was right there. More coffee, Al Red Sox fan. All right, 1 out, base is empty. Adam Lynn comes to plate. That beard is just not a good look. I'm sorry, it's not. All righty. Lynn looking for the 2-6 column. 1 for 1. Runs scored. Candelaria picks up the sign from Seguin. Seguin sets the target. Here's the pitch to Lynn. It's a 5. Nothing good there for Adam. And a 9. Range play for Tavares. Will he do it again? 20-sided dice rolls a 12 and a 14. Tavares will come up with it. Throw over to Stargell at first. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Top of the third. Bryce Harper's 0 for 1. You got to be careful of his boomstick. Lefty-lefty matchup. Candelaria kicks and fires. It's a 6. Harper needs a 5, 6, 8, 9. He gets a 7, and this will be a range play for Cash. 20-sided dice roll is a 19G1 as long as you stay away from an error, and he does. Cash will come up with it and cash in. Throws to Stargell, inning over. Side retirement, excuse me. Go to the bottom of the third. Pittsburgh trails by 1. Due up for the 70s decade Pittsburgh team, Hebner, Parker, and Stargell. Hebner walked his first time up, scored on the Dave Parker homer. Scherzer gets the sign. Will wind up being the pitch to Richie Hebner. Looking for the 3-5. It's a 6. He needs a 6. He gets a 7. Range play for the second baseman, Daniel Murphy. 20-sided dice roll is an 18. That's good so far for Murphy. And a 12. This will be a 4-3 putout for the first out here in the bottom of the third. Take care, Anthony, from Bleacher Bums Gaming. Thank you very much for stopping by. Remember to check out Bleacher Bums Gaming. He is 1 subscriber away from 100. Let's get him there and past it. Thank you, Anthony. And Bleacher Bums Gaming, it's retro sports dice play, a card and dice baseball. He's got a lot of good stuff on the channel. And here comes Dave Parker. He had the 2-run homer to tie the game, though briefly, as the Nationals retook the lead on the Wieters home run in the top of the second. Can Parker get his second? We shall see. Here's the pitch to Dave, looking for the 2-5. He gets a 6. He needs a 6. And he gets an 8. And that will be a strikeout looking. 2 outs now in the bottom of the third. And Willie Pop Stargell steps to the plate. Stargell singled his first time up. Stargell has pop in his bat. Can Pops go pop? Pop goes the pop because the pop goes pop. Wieters wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch from Scherzer to Stargell. It's a 3. He needs a 2-10. He gets an 11, and that will be a ground out to Zimmerman. Side retired. We go to the top of the fourth. 3-2 Nationals. Two up for the Nationals, Zimmerman, Murphy, and Rendon. Zimmerman's 0 for 1 with a ribby. Candelaria nods his head. Seguin sets the target. Here's the pitch to Zimmerman. It's a 4. This is a bad column for the pitcher card. And a 5, but Candelaria lucks out. He finds the strikeout for out number 1. And here's Daniel Murphy. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI, but was picked off. Lefty-lefty matchup for Murph. Here's the pitch to Murphy. That's a 5, nothing there for Murphy. And a 6. That'll be a fly ball out to Richie Zisk in left. Out number 2. And that will bring Anthony Rendon to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Candelaria ready to deal to the right-hander. Here's the pitch to Rendon, looking for the 3-6. It's a 2. He needs a 7, 8, 10. He gets an 8, so he works a walk. Inning stays alive with a 2-out walk. Rendon at first. Stargell holding him on. Here comes Michael Taylor. He is 0 for 1. Taylor awaits the Candelaria offering. Pitch comes homeward bound. As Rendon was trying to steal second, but could not get the jump. Good job by Candelaria and Stargell to hold him on. Now his full attention will be with Taylor at the plate. He sets, he deals. It's a 5. Taylor needs a 2. He gets a 5. That will be a ground ball to Cash. Cash will flip to Stargell. Side retired. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 3-2 Nationals. Remember, this is a one-and-done tournament, 8-team tournament. Game 3, we've already played 2 in this marathon. Due up to face Matt Scherzer will be Richie Zisk, Al Oliver, and Manny Seguin. Zisk is 0 for 1. Scherzer kicks and fires. That's a 6. Not good for Richie Zisk. He needs a 2, hoping for a walk. He gets a 6. And that will be a strikeout looking. Another strikeout for Scherzer. 1 out. And the left-handed batting Al Oliver steps to the plate. He is 0 for 1. He digs in that left-hander's batter's box. Wieters goes through the signs. Scherzer nods his head. Here's the pitch to Al Oliver, looking for the 3-5. It's a 1. This is pretty good for Oliver. And a 6, possible triple. It's a 12. That's a shot down the right field line. Harper's on the run. He reaches out and makes the catch. Nice play by Bryce Harper. 2 down. Got a good jump on that ball. So 2 outs, base is empty. Manny Seguin comes to plate. He's 1 for 1. He has a single. Here's the pitch to Seguin. It's a 4. Nothing there good for Manny Seguin. And a 9, and that will be another strikeout on the swing and the miss. Side retired. We go to the top of the 5th. The Nationals still cling to that 1-run lead, 3-2. Matt Wieters steps to the plate. He'll be followed by Matt Scherzer. And the top of the order, Turner. Wieters is 1 for 1. He homered off Candelaria in the top of the 2nd to help the Nationals regain the lead. And we stand at 3-2. Candelaria deals to Wieters. It's a 2. Wieters needs a 2, 10, 12. He gets a 10. Possible single. It's a 1. And that's a single through Candelaria's wickets into center field. Past the dive of Taveras. So Wieters gets his second hit. He's definitely a threat to steal. Even being held on 75%. And corners are playing in as they expect Scherzer with the sacrifice bunt. Wieters is going to attempt to steal, but he cannot get the proper lead. He will stay put. And now Candelaria deals to Scherzer, who squares the bunt. He puts it down. Hebner is on it. Looks to second. Thinks wisely, though, and throws to first. 1 away. So Scherzer does his job. Wieters in scoring position. Top of the order for Trey Turner. He is 0 for 1 with a run scored. 3-2 Nationals. The windup, the pitch from Candelaria. It's a 4. Again, this is a very bad column on the pitcher's card. And a 4. It's a 2. That ball is lashed to center field. Oliver on the run. He reaches up, won't get to it. It's going to bounce off the wall, roll around. Wieters will score from second. Turner racing around the bases. He is into third with a triple. It is 4-2. Nationals. Pittsburgh brings their infield in as Adam Lind comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a run scored. Seguin has a word with the Candyman, now back behind the plate. Infield in, outfield normal. Candelaria would love a strikeout here or a pop-out. The windup, the pitch to Lind. He gets a 6. Lind needs a 5, 6, 8, 9. He gets a 9, possible double. It's a 14. And that ball will go to right center field and split Oliver and Parker. That's going to get down and get to the wall. Turner easily scores from third. It's now 5-2 as Lind goes cruising into second. Bullpen action up for the Pirates, now trailing by 3. Bryce Harper comes to play. Candelaria's got him twice. He's 0 for 2, but that could change at any pitch now. Harper awaits the Candyman's offering, and here comes the Candy. It's a 2. This is very good for Harper. This could be the end of the Candyman. And a 3. Harper goes the other way with the outside pitch, singles to left. Will they send Lind? No, they hold him up. Lind, a very slow runner. So runners on the corners. Seguin goes out to have a word with Candelaria. This could be his last batter here. Zimmerman is a 3L, so he hits lefties pretty good. And that's going to be it for Candelaria. His day is done. He's responsible for Lynn at third and Harper at first. Let's just give you the numbers. John Candelaria was not on in this one and done 18 elimination tournament. He pitched 4 1/3 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned. He gave up the home run to Wieters. He walked 2, struck out 2. Scherzer so far, because we're in here, 4 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, and they came off the 2-run homer from Parker. Walked 1, he struck out 6 so far. And let's see who we're going to bring in for Candelaria. It's got to be a righty, as Zimmerman chews up and spits out lefties. Too soon to go to Kent Kovey. Bob Moose, 350. Gusti, 320. Romo, 3. And it's going to be Gusti. So Dave Gusti comes in. And his career average, 5-5 with 14 saves, 3.20 earned run average, 61 strikeouts. 5-2 Nationals looking to really break it open. Though a 3-run lead with Scherzer on the mound, that's pretty much could be a done dealer. And Zimmerman's 0 for 2. Gusti done with his warm-up tosses. Seguin goes back behind the plate after having a word with Gusti. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Can he induce a double play ball? We shall see. Here's the pitch to Zimmerman. As Harper tried to steal, but could not get the jump. Now Gusti's attention goes to the plate. He sets and deals. It's a 5. Not good for Gusti. And a 2. And that's a walk. Bases are loaded. Could have been worse, I guess. So a force out at any base or the plate. And Daniel Murphy, the hot-hitting Daniel Murphy, comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a ribby. He did get picked off first. No place to put Murph. And he hits righties a little better than lefties, obviously. He's a left-handed batter, but we're going to, boy, one and done tournament. And Hernandez will come in. We can't give up any more runs. So Gusti's day is done. He faces one batter, and he walked him. And the lefty Hernandez will come in now. Ramon Hernandez, career average, 4 wins, 3 losses, 7 saves, 3.02 earned run average, 37 strikeouts. Needs to get a double play ball here. Here's the pitch to Murphy, looking for the 1-5. He gets the 1. This ball game could be over, folks. And it's a 7 and a 10, and that ball is going to get down and get into the corner, and that looks like that's going to be a double. At least 2 runs are going to score. Will they send Zimmerman? They're going to send Zimmerman. And we're going to throw to the plate. We need a 14 or higher. And the relay throw from Taveras will go through. It's a 3. The run scores. Murphy has a double, advances to third. He clears the bases. It's now 8-2 Nationals. The Pirates have imploded in Pittsburgh. Our good friend Beatles Eternally will be none too happy with this score if it holds up. So Hernandez will now face Anthony Rendon. And the infield will play in. No choice. Can't give up any more runs. Down 6. Here's the pitch to Rendon. It's a 1. And the hit parade's going to continue. And a 10. Nope. It's a ground ball. Can Cash get it? He gets it. He throws over the first. Murphy holds at third. So 2 outs. Infield goes back to normal. Taylor has a chance for an RBI. He's 0 for 2. Taylor's columns are 2 and 5. Seguin sets the target. Hernandez deals to Taylor. It's a 4 and a 7. Ground ball to Cash. Anything 3 or higher is good on the first 20-sided dice roll. It is a 17. That's good. And a 9. Cash will make the play as he flips to Stargell. Top of the 5th done. But the Nationals strike for 5 runs and have opened a commanding 6-run lead. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The 2017 Nationals 8. The 70s Pirates decade team 2. And Scherzer's on the mound. This could be a done deal, folks. And here's Taveras. He is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch from Scherzer. It's a 2. He needs a 2-12. He gets a 3. That'll be a ground ball to third. Rendon throws to Zimmerman. 1 away. And here comes the pitcher, Ramon Hernandez, and he will not hit. Batting will be Omar Moreno. Left-handed center fielder. Omar Moreno, career average 252, 4 homers, 37 ribbies. Good speed, Moreno, 1 through 17. Love to get him on. Try to get something going here. Corners playing in. Moreno is an A bunter. He will not be bunting, though. Wieters wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch to Omar Moreno. He needs a 5-2. He gets a 5. He needs a 3-4-5-6. He gets an 8. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Another strikeout for Scherzer. And there's 2 outs now. Base is empty. And here comes the top of the order, Dave Cash. He's 0 for 2. Scherzer works quickly. It's a 5. He needs a 2-3. He gets a 4. That'll be a ground ball to Turner. He'll throw to Zimmerman. Side retired. That's the end of the 5th. We go to the top of the 6th. 8-2 Nationals. We need a new pitcher. And with no tomorrow, we're going to go to Kent Tekulve, our closer. There's no tomorrow. And we'll figure it out from there if we somehow tie the game or go ahead. So Tekulve will face Wieters, who's 2 for 2 with a home run and a ribby. Then the pitcher Scherzer and the top of the order Turner. Tekulve, the submariner. Here's the pitch to Wieters. It's a 2 and a 5 and a swing and a miss as that submarine ball dipped away from the left-handed batter. 1 up, 1 down. Matt Scherzer comes to the plate. Tekulve is ready to deal to his counterpart. It's a 2 and an 11, and a 20. Scherzer just missed that ball. He drives that deep to left center field. Oliver on the run at the track, reaches up and makes the catch. Holy cow. Scherzer almost hit a home run. Just missed. Loud out. 2 up, 2 down. Top of the order, Trey Turner. He's 1 for 2 with a triple and a ribby. Submariner to Colby's ready. Here's the pitch to Turner. It's a 5. This is pretty good for Turner, and a 7. And again, that ball dips away. Strike 3, swing and a miss. Colby does his J.O.B. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 8-2 Nationals, 2 up. For Pittsburgh, Hebner, Parker, and Stargell, they got to get the bats going. They're down by 6. It's going to be tough against Matt Scherzer. He's thrown 66 pitches, good for 115. Here's the pitch to Richie Hebner, 0 for 1 with a run scored. It's a 3. This is a good Hebner column. And a 5, and Hebner will single to center. Leadoff runner on. Pirates need more of that. Dave Parker, 1 for 2. He homered a 2-run blast off Scherzer in the bottom of the 1st, tying the ball game up. It seems a million years ago now that it was 2-2. It's now 8-2 Nationals. Can Parker do it again? We shall see. Weeder sets the target. Here's the pitch to Parker. It's a 6. He needs a 6. He gets a 11. That will be a hard hit ball to Murphy. Murphy to Turner on to Zimmerman. Double play. So 2 outs, base is empty. Pitcher's best friend, the double play. And here comes Pops. Willie Stargell. He's 1 for 2. Scherzer up to 73 pitches now. Takes a breath. The windup and the pitch to Stargell. It's a 3. Stargell needs a 2-10. He gets a 4, and that will be a strikeout-looking side retired. We go to the top of the 7th. The Nationals with a 6-run lead, 8-2. Stepping to the plate to face Kent Tekulve. Adam Lynn, he is 2 for 3. He has a double and a ribby. Can the Submariner get him out? We shall see. Here comes the Submarine pitch. It's a 5. Lynn needs a 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. He gets a 4 possible single. It's an 11. Hard ground ball. Tekulve snags it and throws to Stargell. That ball was slated to go up the middle, but Tekulve made a nice play. 1 out. Bryce Harper steps to the plate. He's 1 for 3 with a run scored. Here's the pitch to Bryce. It's a 1. Harper needs a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He gets a 7, and he works a walk. So 1 out, 1 on. Stargell holding Harper on. Zimmerman comes to plate. He's 0 for 2 with a ribby. Can Tekulve induce a double play ball? Tavares and Cash pinch the middle. Here's the pitch to Zimmerman. It's a 4. Not a good pitcher's column. And a 5. And that's a single past the dive of Stargell into right. Harper hits second base and goes on to third. Once again, the Nationals are threatening. Once again, the Pirates will bring their infield in. And here's Daniel Murphy, 2 for 3 with a double. Murphy has 4 RBIs, the former Met. Here's the pitch to Murph. And Zimmerman was trying to steal. He couldn't get the jump. Now Tekulve's attention is fully on Murphy. He sets and deals to Murphy. It's a 2. Murphy needs a 2-10. He gets a 10. Unbelievable. It's a 13, and that ball is driven to the gap. Actually, I'm sorry, that's a pop-up. I thought it was going to go to the gap, so he pops out to the second baseman, Cash. That was a big out for Tekulve. Up to 28 pitches, good for 32. Rendon steps to plate. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. 2 on. They're on the corners. 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Rendon. It's a 1. He needs a 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12. He gets a 9, and that's a strikeout looking. Tekulve hits the corner. We go to the 7th inning stretch. National strand 2, but they have a commanding 6-run lead. Hey, Cracker Jack. question. What player in 1927 and 1928 set a 2-year home run record with 114? That would be Babe Ruth. And it's Babe Ruth. That was probably the easiest trivia question you'll ever get on this. All right, Matt Scherzer back up on the hill, bottom of the 7th. He will face Richie Zisk, Al Oliver, and Manny Seguin with a 6-run lead. Zisk 0 for 2. Here's the pitch to Richie. It's a 5. He needs a 2-3. He gets a 4. That'll be a ground ball to Turner, who gobbles it up and throws to Zimmerman for out number 1. Al Oliver steps to the plate. He is 0 for 2, left-handed batting center fielder. He awaits the Scherzer offering, pitch homeward bound. That's a 6. He needs a 6. He gets an 8. And guess what that is, folks? A swing and a miss, strike 3. Another strikeout for Scherzer. 2 up and 2 down just as quickly as they came to the plate. And here's Manny Seguin. He does have a hit off Scherzer. He has a single. He's 1 for 2. Righty-righty matchup. Weeder sets the target. Here's the pitch to Seguin, looking for the 3-1. He gets a 6, and unless he gets a 2, he will be out. And it's a 3, and guess what that is? Swing and a miss, strike 3. Scherzer strikes out the side. We go to the top of the 8th, 8-2 Nationals. Scherzer is dealing. Tekulve still out on the mound. He'll face Turner, who's 0 for 3. Here's the pitch from Kent. It's a 1 and an 8. And there's a strikeout, swing and a miss, 1 away, top of the 8th. Tekulve will now attack Wieters, who's 2 for 3 with a home run and a ribby. Righty-lefty matchup. Here comes a submariner. It's a 2 and a 4. Ground ball to Cash. He's up with it over to Stargell, 2 down. Tekulve looking for a 1-2-3-8, and he's got a good shot at it. Here's Scherzer, who's 0 for 2, the pitcher. The wind-up to pitch. It's a 6 and a 6. Scherzer sends a fly ball to Zisk. He's under it. He makes the catch. 1, 2, 3. Go the Nationals. Tekulve does his job. Go to the bottom of the 8th. Nationals with a commanding 8-2 lead. Scherzer back up on the hill. He's only thrown 87 pitches. He's good for 115. He will face Tavares, then a pinch hitter for Tekulve in the top of the order, Cash. Tavares is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch to Frank. It's a 3. This is a good Tavares column. And a 5. And that will be a single to left. And they need a lot more of that, the Pirates. Tekulve will not hit. .279. Davalillo, will pinch hit for Kent Tekulve. Lefty, hits right-handed pitching pretty good. So here comes Vic Davalillo. And Davalillo, career average, .279. When they average out his career and they put it in 162 games, this is how they figure this out. .279, 2 homers, 20 ribbies. Runner at first, no outs. The windup and the pitch by Scherzer. Davalillo needs a 2-5 column. He gets a 4. He needs an 8-9. Hopes for a walk. It's a 6, and that is a strike 3 looking. Another K for Scherzer. So 1 out, 1 on. Top of the order. Here's Dave Cash, 0 for 3. He has been bankrupt so far. Here's the pitch to Cash. He gets a 1. Nothing there good except hit by pitch. And it's a 3. And that will be a fly ball to center. Taylor ranges over it. He's under it. Makes the catch out number 2. So 2 outs. And Pittsburgh is only 4 outs away from elimination now. As there's 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. They trail by 6. Tavares at first. Hepner at the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a run score. Here's the pitch to Richie. It's a 3. This is a good Richie Hepner column. And an 8. And it's an 18. He needed a 17 for a double. Instead, it will be a deep fly out to Lind in left. The inning is over. The Pirates just do not catch a break. And Pittsburgh will need another pitcher for the top of the ninth. And the pitcher will be Romo. Enrique Romo is on the hill. Needs to get 3 quick outs and hope for a miracle in the bottom of the ninth as the Pirates are down 8-2 to the 2017 Washington Nationals. Romo, again, his career average out in 162 games, 7-6 with 9 saves, 3.45 earned run average with 73 strikeouts. He will face the top of the order, Turner, Lynn, and Harper. Turner's 1 for 3. He has a triple and an RBI. Here's the pitch to Turner. He gets a 6. He needs a 5, 6, 8, and he gets a 9. And that will be a fly ball to Parker, who will make the catch for out number 1. Stepping to the plate, Adam Lind. He's 2 for 4 with a double and a ribby, left-handed batter. He hits pretty good off right-handed pitching. Romo kicks and fires. It's a 3. There's some possibility here for Lind. He needs a 2, 5, 6, 8, and he gets a 7. That's a ground ball. Cash backhands it at second. Over to Stargell at number 2. Enrique Romo 1 out away from a 1-2-3 inning, but he has to get through Bryce Harper, who's 1 for 3 with a run scored. Another left-handed batter for Romo. Here's the pitch to Harper, and Harper gets his column 2-5, and it's a 9, and Harper walks as they pitch very carefully to him. So 2 outs, Harper at first, Stargell holding him on. Ryan Zimmerman steps to plate. He's 1 for 3 with a ribby. Here's the pitch to Zim. It's a 1, good Zimmerman column, and a 7. Hard hit ball towards the middle. Tavares snags it, spins around, throws the Stargell side retired. Matt Scherzer 3 outs away from a complete game victory and sending the Washington Nationals to the second round in this one-and-done playoff tournament consisting of 4 2017 playoff teams and 4 1970s decade teams. And he'll have to get through Parker, Stargell, and Zisk. Parker 1 for 3. He homered a million years ago back in the first. It was a 2-run homer, and at the time tied the ball game up at 2. Since then, the Pirates have scored no more runs, while the Nationals have scored 6. 8-2 lead for the Nationals. Here's the pitch to Parker. It's a 5, and he needs a 3, 4, 5, 6. And he gets a 5, and it's a 10. And guess what Dave Parker just did? He just blasted that ball to right center field. He picks up his second home run. As the Pirates inch closer, it's now 8-3 as Parker will touch them all. Parker is now 2 for 4 off Matt Scherzer. He has 2 home runs. Can Willie Stargell go back-to-back jacks? We shall see. Here's the pitch to Willie. He's 1 for 3. It's a 4. He needs a 8-9. He gets a 7. And Scherzer gets his revenge on Stargell. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Richie Zisk, he's struggled. He's 0 for 3. Scherzer sets and deals to Zisk. It's a 6. He needs a 2. It's a 7. Range play for Murphy. So Zisk needs a 6 or under for a hit on the 20-sided dice roll. And it's a 10. That's a G3 number sign. And a 9. Murphy should make this play. Ball goes toward the right side in the hole. Murphy comes up with it and throws to first, out number 2. And Matt Scherzer and the Washington Nationals are 1 out away from advancing to round 2. And the only thing standing in the way at the moment is Al Oliver. The Pirates center fielder is 0 for 3. Scherzer, 112 pitches. He's good for 115. He nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Oliver. Looking to the 3-5 column. He gets a 3, and it's a 5, and Oliver will not be the final out as he singles up the middle. So now they play the same game, and this time it's Manny Seguin. He's 1 for 3. He doesn't want to make the final out. Scherzer 2 pitches over his maximum, trying to close out the deal here. Here's the pitch to Seguin. It's a 1. Manny needs a 4, 5, 6, 7. He gets a 7. And it's a 16. He drives that ball to left center field. Taylor on the run, at the track. He leaps, he bangs on the wall, he holds on the ball. This ball game is over. Tremendous catch by Taylor. The Nationals advance with an 8-3 victory, as Dave Parker's heroics are not enough. The Pirates lose by 5. Let's go to the box score. And Matt Scherzer, I'm calling it. He is player of the game, along with Daniel Murphy, who knocked in 4 runs, even though he got picked off at first. So we have co-players of the game, Scherzer and Murphy. Matt Scherzer, another complete game. Wow. 9 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, and they all come off the bat of Dave Parker, who homered twice off of him. 1 walk, he struck out 12 through 119 pitches. Pittsburgh Pirate pitching was poor. Candelaria, 4 1/3 innings, 7 hits, 7 runs. They were all earned. 2 walks, 2 Ks, gave up a homer to Wieters. Gusti came in, walked his batter, and was yanked. Hernandez went 2/3 of an inning, gave up a hit but no runs. Then Kent DeColvey went 3 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk. He struck out 4. And Enrique Romo pitched the top of the 9th. It was scoreless, and he only gave up a walk. Nationals advance. Pirates will stay home. For the Pirates, they had 7 hits. Cash was 0 for 4. Hebner was 1 for 3 with a run scored. Parker, tremendous game, 2 for 4. 3 ribbies. He had 2 home runs with 2 runs scored. Stargell 1 for 4. Zisk 0 for 4. Oliver 1 for 4. Seguin 1 for 4. Tavares 1 for 3. Candelaria was 0 for 1. Gusti pitched did not hit. Same with Hernandez. Omar Moreno, the pinch hitter, was 0 for 1. Tekulve pitched did not hit. And Davalillo was 0 for 1 as a pinch hitter. Romo pitched did not hit. The Pirates, who go down to defeat, had 33 at-bats, 3 runs, all thanks to Dave Parker, who homered twice, knocked in all 3 runs, 7 hits, and the 3 ribbies. For the Washington Nationals, who advanced with the 8-3 win to round 2, Turner was 1 for 4 with 2 runs scored and a ribby. Lynn 2 for 5 with 2 runs scored and an RBI. Harper 1 for 3, a run scored. Zimmerman 1 for 4, a run scored and an RBI. Daniel Murphy, co-player of the game, 2 for 4 with 4 RBIs. Rendon 0 for 3. Taylor 0 for 4. Wieters 2 for 4 with a home run and 2 runs scored. And Scherzer actually just missed a homer. He hit the ball hard, but he's 0 for 3. He had a couple of hard hit balls that were caught. And the strikeouts for Scherzer. Let's see if we can... Oh, they don't break it up by team. But okay, let's just see. Turner, Zimmerman, Rendon, Taylor, Wieters, Scherzer. Okay, that's the top row, all Nationals. All right, the strikeout victims for Scherzer: Dave Cash, Dave Parker, Willie Stargell twice, Zisk, Al Oliver twice, Manny Seguin twice, John Candelaria, Omar Moreno, and Davalillo. So once again, the Washington Nationals win 8-3. Co-players of the game: Matt Scherzer, who goes the distance and gets the win, and Daniel Murphy, the second baseman, who knocked in 4. If you enjoyed this, come back. We're going to come back with another game in this marathon in about 7 minutes. Thank you for watching. It was a lot of fun. We're going to continue on with our marathon, and I hope to see you soon. Sal, Red Sox fan. Health and happiness. Till next time. Bye-bye. God bless. Don't swing at the curveball in the dirt. And remember, Peace.